everyone, welcome to Garden Yarns. My name is Christine. This is where we talk about anything knitting, crochet, and yarn related. Today is Friday, April 30th, so today is giveaway day. Woohoo! Excited for that. And I also have a couple whips and Michael's purchase, and we'll see what else I have time for. Oh, I do have a finished object, so I'm going to start with that. I did finish the pillows that you've seen in my previous video. I finished one Friday evening and one Saturday evening, so they were both finished. And here it is. There's one. And two. So they turned out really good. I love the ruffle, and that little burgundy edge really finishes off the pillow. So they turned out really nice. So this goes with the wedding afghan for a close family member. So I use Ventex, the larger balls in the color natural, and I believe the burgundy and the touch of green here were both impeccable by Loops and Threads. I forget the true color of the names, but yeah, I don't have them handy. So yeah, so my finished object for today. I'm sure she'll love those. Mostly this week I've been working on my monster of a blanket, the ripple in the toasted almond color. So I have that here. I did have to buy some yarn. I believe had originally bought 18 balls, and I used all of them up. I believe I did measure it on the bed today, and I think I'm on the last 10 inches or so of the blanket, so it's almost done. So here it is. Hold it up this way so you can see more of the ruffle. When I stand up, it's a bit taller than me, and I'm about 5'5", 5'6". And I've got lots of loose ends to sew in. I'm thinking the rate I'm going, I could be done maybe Monday, Tuesday of this coming week. I did buy 4 extra balls. That should be enough. And I'm on my second ball. And this is the impeccable Loops and Thread and toasted almond. So it's getting there. So this is it here. It's quite long because I wanted to give her a little bit of overhang on the bed. Maybe when I have it on the bed again, I'll take a full measure. It is for a queen size bed for my cousin. She picked the colors. So that's coming along nicely. And my other project, I only did a few rows on this, was a knitted blanket that I might have shown in a previous video. I'm in the middle of a round, so it's a little harder to show you. But it's different kind of, maybe if I do it this way, you can see the colors, the white, the light green, and the 2 to 3 different shades of blue in there. I'm just doing the stockenette stitch with the garter stitch border. And I did a few rows on this just to break up from doing the blanket. And I believe I'm using 5mm Haya needles. And I'm using the baby Mandala. And this colorway is Echo Caves. And that's kind of like the repeat pattern that it has. And this is 3. There we go, close up. And this has 5.3 ounces or 150 grams or 590 yards or 540 meters. And this, I believe, is my first cake. And of course, I couldn't get through the week without starting a new project. My new baby cakes were talking to me, so I had to start a project. I've actually never done a ripple in a solid color, so I'm thinking of doing that with this. This is what I have so far, just like a baby or toddler size. Close up. Again, for some reason, this type of carrot cake is staticky, which I'm not a big fan of static when you're crocheting, but we'll deal with it. This is Soft Summer Stripes Collection by Karen Cakes, and this is the color Lavender. And this is 8.5 ounces or 240 grams, 560 yards or 512 meters. So yeah, it's coming along. One of my co-workers suggested I add like a variegated yarn to this, but I'm so used to doing variegated, I might just stick with the solid lavender. And again, for this, I'm using my favorite hook, the Tulip, in 5.5 millimeter. So yeah, I had to start that. Well, that started. Just gonna grab a drink. Okay, another thing I was going to talk about was how I organize or keep my knitting needles and crochet hooks, so let me just grab that. Sorry, I had some other things in here that wasn't part of knitting related, but it was just to keep them handy. I'm just going to show you one of my other things I keep my needles in. I got this cute container at one of our local department stores. And I keep my more favorite knitting needles, hooks, and a few pens in here. And I did find one of the Knitter's Pride hooks to show you. You can see how flat they are. I find I like the curved ergonomic hooks a little better. But this is one thing that I keep my hooks in. Hooks and needles and pens in. And the other thing I got this in a swap over at Summer's Tips and Stitches. This is a cute little knitting toad. It's got lots of pockets, including pockets at the end. And I even have some yarn in here. So we'll take that out. Other thing that doesn't belong in here. And I've got a magnifying ruler to go with my magnetic board to read my patterns. So this is how I like to store mine. I got a couple different cases. This case I got on Amazon. And I have most of my clover hooks in here. They're my second favorite type of hook. I do have extra tulip hook in there. It's a very handy pencil case or hook case. It's got the nice little carry handle. And then I also have assorted of different circular needles in here. Yep, circular needles. I like to try different kinds of needles to find the best one. So far right now it's Haya, but I did just get it Addy to try and I'm enjoying that. And being how I do hats, I also have some double pointed needles. These aren't my favorite to work with, but I do use them on occasion. Oh, there's another circular needle. And then you saw this last time. This is my tulip case. With all the hooks, 2 of which I'm currently using for different projects. And then I also have in here a couple pack of Susan Bates knitting needles. These were one of the first knitting needles that I had before I went to Knitter's Pride. But I still like the colors and keep these on hand just for extra. I also have these cute markers. I got these before I started getting involved in making my own. I find that these are okay, but sometimes they're a little tight to close, hard to open and close. That's what they look like there. You can see I picked the purple, as that's my favorite color. And I also have a little notepad. I haven't started using it yet because I find the lines are too narrow. This was from a Bella Coco, so I left that in there. And then this is another case I got on Amazon. I believe, yes, it's a Timoy. And I liked it because I could fit knitting needles and hooks in here if I had to go anywhere. And I liked it because it had the little zipper pockets. Although sometimes it's hard to get things out of. This is a cute little thing to check your needle size. Little sheet. And I think I have some darning needles in there. And I have some Susan Bates, a wooden hook, some clover, and a cute little hook I found online on Etsy. I think it has sheep and yarn on it. But I find I don't use it as much because I still prefer my tulip. And I have more Susan Bates knitting needles here. I keep extra circulars and a few larger hooks and pins on the side. These are my more common circulars that I like to use. And there's a couple of different pockets in here. And I even put this in from Bella Coco. It's a conversion chart, which comes in handy. So that's a Timoy from Amazon again. And then there's a few side pockets. And I like a cute tape measure. These I actually got at Hobby Lobby when we were allowed to go across the border shopping. So it's always better to have a spare tape measure. That's all I have in that pocket. that pocket's empty. So we have more pockets at the side here. And I don't have anything in there either. But there's a couple different front pockets. And I have a couple of pens to keep track of everything. That's empty. This is a Velcro pocket. And here I just have an extra pair of scissors and some darning needles. And in this pocket I have spare hooks, tulip and clover. And in this pocket I have my favorite pair of scissors. These I got at Lens Mills. They cut really well, especially if you do pom-poms. It's the unicorn, and it's shiny. So that's that. That's my cute little bag that I put all my knitting needles and crochet hooks in, so they're readily available, except for the one I keep on my dresser. And then when I was buying the more of the toasted almond color, I also saw these on the website. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them or not. These seem they're a very light 3, and I usually work more with a 4. This is Little Treasures by Loops and Threads. It made a cute pattern online. This color is called Pinky. There's 557 yards, 7 ounces, 510 meters, or 200 grams. And these were on the pricier side, so that's another reason why I might return them. They're $11.99, and it is 100% acrylic. It kind of reminds me, if you're familiar with the Bloom yarn from Premier, how it made the cute little floral pattern when you knit. But like I said, this is a little thin for me, but I thought it was pretty, and I did buy 4 of those. Yep, one did fall out. So there's the 4. Here, I'll do it this way. 4. Yeah, I'm thinking about returning those. They do not want to go in the bag. Let me try this again. Oh, sorry, just one moment. Sorry about that. So I showed you the yarn from Michaels, my whips, and my finished object, the pillows. Finished objects. So now it's time for what everybody's probably waiting for, the giveaway. This giveaway is open to US, Canada, and US addresses. I'll say it like that. This giveaway is not sponsored by YouTube or the yarn company of the yarn I'm giving away. And I will pay it to ship to your address, but you'll be responsible for any duties or any other fees. Okay, so let me show you the yarn. Okay, today, for it being the last Friday of the month, I am providing you with Mandala watercolors. This is the color Skyway. And these are 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 164 yards, or 150 meters. It says it's a bulky 5, but it looks like a number 4. And there's a bit of a hill there. It's a different kind of yarn. Does it say what it's made of? Oh, this is 75% acrylic, 15% wool, and 10% nylon. I'm not sure if I used any of this because it doesn't have the wrapper on, but the other balls do have a wrapper. You will be getting 5 balls all together. And like I said, this one, there may be a little bit missing, but it's still pretty full. So this is a giveaway. And as usual, the giveaway will end on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday. Let me check my phone for the date. This coming Tuesday is May 4th, so usually about 7:30, 8 o'clock, I'll do the video for the draw. And for today's question, or two-part question, seeing how there's that we did all the hook talk and everything, and that's a popular tag me question on YouTube lately, I thought I'd ask you what your favorite either knitting needle or hook size is, as well as what size you like to use most. So you can answer either or both. For me, you probably know by now what my favorite is, either tulip or clover. And I tend to use 5.5 millimeter mostly. So yeah, if you want to leave a comment to enter the contest, do so by this coming Tuesday, May 4th, and we'll have the draw then. So just a reminder that you'll be responsible for any duties or fees on your end, but I will pay to ship this yarn out to you. I hope everybody stays safe and healthy, and until next week, I hope everybody has a great weekend. Take care, everybody. Bye.